got two in the last week.
I like it. It's fresh.
Eve is available, and in this homestand, we've seen him go against Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Jokic, Alperen Sengun, Zach Edey. Now he's got another top kind of center in a different challenge in Zubac. How have you seen him grow just in this stretch of games right here?
Well, I love his competitiveness. When he steps on the floor, even as a rookie, he gives you everything he has, and I think that's allowing him to compete and get on the floor with these guys and really make a difference for our team on both ends of the floor. He's running in transition, he's blocking shots, he's rebounding the ball, getting offensive rebounds, and that's what you have to do when you're playing against opponents that he's played against. Just you got to bring it and make their lives difficult.
And Trey is now he's a 21 scorer for the year right now. Where have you kind of seen him grow as he's kind of shaking that rust off and now kind of seeing his scoring kind of take a jump?
Yeah, I think he's learning how to navigate having primetime defenders on him. Normally that's Brandon, that's Zion, and he's at times going against second units, but he's learning to do it with some of the best defenders on him. Shot fake, drive to the basket. He's been excellent at getting to the paint, finishing, kicking out for threes to his teammates, getting out in transition, trying to get some easy baskets. And then he's got to continue to take the challenge defensively of guarding some of the best offensive players, and then his rebounding, taking that up to another level. But he's doing a great job, and we want him to continue to trend in that direction.
What's the difference between playing a team like you did in the Rockets, which is so young, and a team like the Clippers that are just so experienced across the board?
Well, the Rockets, they have a good combination of young players and a few veterans, Van Fleet and Dylan Brooks, guys that have done it. So they have a good mixture. They can play fast, they can play slow, they're tough. They're a good defensive team. When you think about the Clippers, a ton of experience on this team. So you have to be really disciplined and not a lot of mistakes. You have to try to capitalize on every opportunity you get. You get steals, rebounds, transition baskets, and then same thing on the defensive end for us. You have to have a high level of game plan discipline when you're playing against veteran teams that have a ton of playoff experience.
One thing the Clippers do very well is generate turnovers, and that's something y'all have struggled with as of late. How big a key is that for you in this game, just managing turnovers, and then, as you said, turning on the other and creating some easy opportunities for yourself in transition?
It's a major key for us every game is to value every possession, try to gain more possessions by taking care of the ball and getting offensive rebounds. And then when we have opportunities to score easy baskets, keep the game simple, make a simple pass, make a simple play to a teammate, simple layup, or just take the open shot, and we're fine with that.
And on that note, Memphis was another high turnover game for DeJounte. Are there some areas where you kind of identify with him, hey, here's where we can limit some of the six, or here are some spots we can put him in a better position where, some of those things don't happen?
Yeah, we actually talked about it yesterday after practice. We watched some film together, and we just talking through the game, allowing him to, talk through what he's seeing. And he's the thing that I love about him is he holds himself at such a high level, and he holds himself accountable to the things that he does on the floor. I want him to play free. I want him, to be himself when he's out there, be aggressive. But there's always 3 or 4 turnovers that are probably unforced, and those are the ones that we watched, and those are the simple ones that you hope you can get back.
Hey, Willie, counting that play-in game a few years back, you were like 10-2 against the Clippers. Anything that you can pinpoint on why this matchup's been one that's kind of worked well for you all?
I don't. I just think that there's certain teams you play well against in the NBA. We've historically played well against them. There's some teams that we haven't played well against in the league, and sometimes that's just the way it goes, matchups or, style of play. But they're a good team. They're well coached. T. Lou and I are really good friends, and a ton of respect for that group over there, and they're going to bring it tonight.
Well, going back to Trey for a minute, last 5 games he's averaged over 25 points a game, but it seems like a lot of that's coming from him attacking the rim. He's averaging over 5 shots at the rim, something he's never done even close to before. What do you attribute that to? Just growing confidence? Have you even had some chats with him or the coaching staff trying to get that out of him so he starts being a factor inside? What can you attribute that to?
Yes, it's a combination of the way he's being guarded and some of our offensive concepts. And our offensive concepts is being able to drive the basketball and make rim decisions is what we call them. That means you did a great job of getting to the paint. Do you have an opportunity to score a layup at the rim, or is that a kick-out opportunity? So he's doing a good job of having a balance of teams are closing out extremely hard to him on the perimeter. He's doing a great job of just ripping the ball, getting to the paint, and then he's making good decisions when he gets down there.
What did you see, what have you seen out of Brandon Boston? I don't know how much tape you watched last year when you guys got him, because I know he was in with the Spurs. Did you pay attention to him last year? And then where has he evolved, in your opinion, this year?
Yeah, we're grateful to have Brandon here. I watched some tape from last season, and the biggest thing for him is he's gotten an opportunity to get on the floor, showcase his ability, and it's going to continue to be something that he works at, is proving himself that he belongs in this league and, taking advantage of the opportunities that he's been getting. He's been doing a great job of that. And then finding that balance of being able to attack off the dribble because he can do that. He can create his own shot. But then also the balance of, okay, we got some primetime guys on the floor. Can you knock down an open three? Can you keep it simple, drive, kick? And can you guard and finish possession? So those are the things that he's working towards, and thus far he's been doing a good job.
Norm Powell has obviously been around for a while. I know you've seen him a ton. What do you make of the sort of offensive explosion and the consistency, though, that he's had this year?
Yeah, I think, he's another guy that he's done it for a while, and he's experienced. He's a scorer. He has a knack for scoring the basketball, and he's a champion. So he understands how to get on the floor and get things done. And then, without Kawhi being on the floor with the Clippers, that's more opportunities for him to attack, and his team needs it. Now you have Harden, you have Powell, and Zubac are like their main 3 guys that are generating offense for them. Mm-hmm. All right, thank you.